Hello, my name is Shelley Cordisco, Executive Director of Action for Older Persons. An important yet often overlooked aspect of retirement planning is preparing for long-term care. Many misconceptions guide public opinion on this very important topic. Today, we'll take a look at some of the basic facts and realities that guide our long-term care system. First, we'll take a look at the different levels of long-term care. And who better to explain it all than the people who work and live there?
Most people end up with some of the independent living, senior living facilities that are connected to campuses, multi-level campuses. They get to the point where they really no longer want to manage a household. And that's understandable. You don't want to deal with mowing the lawn anymore, shoveling the snow, but you still want to live independently. So we have many nice communities like that available here in Broome County.
Independent apartments, they're smaller, more manageable. You don't have so much space you need to worry about. There are services, they will help you with transportation. Most independent apartment housing has their own bus, and they can get you to doctor appointments. There's usually somebody on staff 24/7.
Well, so many things are provided here, and especially getting to appointments and things like that, where Barry, the bus driver, makes sure that we get there on time and picks us up at a reasonable time for him. And it's just been convenient. They have teas, and they have, you can go and get your nails done on one of the floors. They have a certain time you can go get your nails done. And that's a fellowship because there's every several ladies that'll be there. And then also there's sports, like they go walking, all the ladies go walking and do things like that. And they play games, and of course we have a lot of bingo. Everybody likes to play bingo. And so there's many activities like that that keeps you really on your toes if you want to be going a lot.
In the independent apartments, they have a safety net. There is the call bell system. If they have a medical emergency, they can pull the bell, and the staff will come down from the 4th and 5th floors, or up if they're on the 6th, and can meet their immediate emergency needs.
I do find the help here if I need help. Like if I have a problem with something that comes in by mail that I don't understand, well then I can always take them to Brenda or somebody, and they will show me and help me work it out. And just knowing that there's somebody always kind of watching out and going through and checking things. And also taking care of your equipment and keeping those things up, which we used to have to do yourself, which makes it very nice too.
You aren't necessarily giving up your home to move into something that is where you're going to receive help. It's just that as you become older and maybe your interests expand, not just your health gets frail, but maybe you want to free up some time so that you aren't maintaining a home any longer, so that you can be in a community where you can go out and play cards and play golf and not have to worry about home maintenance. So it really is two things. It's can I do it any longer, but also do I want to do it any longer? Well, home care has a lot to do with aging in place and choosing to stay perhaps in the home you've lived in for a long time, or maybe you've even moved into one of the senior high-rises. People live in the senior high-rises now for 20 years, so they are aging in place as well.
They could go out into apartments, they can go out into homes, they can go out into independent living and provide services. Services range from tasks like helping you pay your bills, shopping for you, cleaning, helping you bathe, change your clothes, do laundry. There is an array of services.
Because I just couldn't do much of anything on my own. And she has helped me tremendously with the house, with the dog, with every aspect of my living. Not having to worry about the house being kept up and having to get my own meals and taking the dog out. There were times I couldn't walk, and she was here to walk the dog. You don't give up your independence. They're right behind you all the time, encouraging you to be independent. She's a friend as well as a nurse.
If a resident needs home care for a long period of time, home care can stay in there and provide that. There are chronic conditions that do not require a nursing home, the person can stay in their house with supplemental services, with home care services.
If you can bring somebody into the home to help you, that doesn't mean you're giving up independence. It really means that you're making very good choices and also maybe keeping safe so that you don't end up getting in a car accident if you shouldn't be driving any longer, or going out and trying to shovel your walk when somebody else can do that for you so that you don't fall and slip on the ice. It's really making good decisions.
Somebody would need an adult care level of care if they needed 24-hour supervision. Maybe they need their meals prepared for them, assistance with their medication. Maybe they need cueing and reminding for things. They're having difficulty at home in their own apartment, remembering when to take their medications. Or if they're at risk for falling, they might need supervision that way to make sure that they're safe.
My sister had been ill, and she needs to travel because her family's in Las Vegas. And I teach and run a union, and so I'm pretty busy, and we were worried about Dad being alone, and we talked to him about it. When my sister had to travel, or I'm at work until late hours of the night, and he was alone over longer periods of time, we were worried that he might fall, or that, you know, something might happen and we wouldn't be there, or we couldn't get to him quick enough. And I think that probably was our greatest concern at that time. And I don't feel that way now. I know where he eats. I know he's with friends all day long. They keep me well informed. And so probably my family has taken a deep breath like this. And they said, you know, we don't worry as much anymore.
Well, the one big major benefit is that you're closely supervised. Now, I don't mean by that that it's in any not harmful, but unpleasant way. So that I know that no matter what, I've always have somebody that will look out for my well-being. And I feel very secure with that arrangement. Oh, I think the feeling that you're in a surroundings where there's people who, like yourself, look out for each other, they're interested in each other, their welfare, and they're getting along and being satisfied with their circumstances. And that's, I think, the most important.
Getting the family member to come in and tour the facilities, get a feel for what it's like. The adult care and assisted living are like hotel rooms. I describe it that way. You have your own bathroom, your own sitting area, and then your bedroom space. And then telling them, you know, the activities. You can jump on the bus and go to the mall. They go out to lunch, they go out to breakfast, all kinds of activities. We try to see what their hobbies are, if it's reading, if it's puzzles, if it's cards. We do try to tailor the activities to what they do.